Hey guys, this is Ari Vincent here for FemRouge.com. I am going to be showing you a wonderful holiday look for a holiday party, work Christmas party, or New Year's, and it's going to be a beautiful smoky eye, as you can see here on Julia. It's a little bit different than a normal smoky eye. It has a little pop of color to enhance her beautiful brown eyes. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I did the rest of her face so you can see what the final look is going to be, and then I'm going to be showing you in progress what we do on this eye. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the eyeshadow. I am using just a medium flat brush, it's natural hair, and we're gonna go ahead and do your highlight color. So this color, it should be just a few shades lighter than your skin, and it's gonna go underneath the entire brow bone. Then, you just want to take a flat brush, like so, and we're going to add the purple color to her eyelid. And I'm going to go with kind of like a cranberry type color here, mixed with a little bit of this more purple one. Okay, turn up a little bit. So what you want to do, especially when applying eyeshadow, is when you apply the eyeshadow to the brush, you don't want to do any sort of windshield wiper motion, which a lot of people get in the habit of doing. What you want to do is pack the eyeshadow where you want it and then start blending out. That way it helps control the product and it doesn't fall everywhere, and you can really get a concentrated color. So I put it on this side of the brush, and we're going to go ahead and pat it on the eyelid. And we're going to go right in the middle. And wherever you apply the color first is where the color is going to be the most intense. So make sure that you don't start in here or don't start at the end if you don't want the color there. So I'm just patting and blending. And I'm not really worrying about the corners because we're going to go in with the smoky eye colors in there, and everything's going to be kind of overlapped on each other and layered. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with our smoky color, and this is a gradual process. You wanna make sure you definitely have a blending brush. This is probably the key to any smoky eye. It's gonna be fluffier and longer, and it's actually gonna give you that gradient effect so that you don't have any harsh lines. I think the number one mistake that people do in makeup is when you have steps in your eyeshadow, and you can see a line, and then you can see where the next eyeshadow is. Everything should have its own place, but be blended into each other. So I'm going to be using a darker purple smoky color as my first smoky color, and then we're going to add some black on top of that. So what we're going to do is, if you can actually have the person look down, keep your eyes open, and look down. And then we're going to go right where her natural crease is, and then do small circular motions, and then bring it back down onto her eyelid, kind of like a V on the outer corner of the eye. And then you're just building the color up. And then you bring it about midway. And then you just add more as you see fit, or depending on how smoky you want it. So we're going to just put this darker color in the crease, and this is the outer V of the darker purple eyeshadow. And we're just using small circular motions to go back and forth, and we are layering back over that purple eyeshadow. Okay? So the next step is adding our black. So this is a little bit tricky because you want to make sure that you don't make it too messy, but you don't want to not have enough, because a smoky eye is all about that darker color. So we're putting a little bit of black on the same brush I was using before. It's the flat one. And I'm gonna be using mostly the tip of the brush, not the flat side. So I packed some black onto my brush. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go all along the lash line and then blend it up slightly back into that same crease color. So I'm just gonna pat it into the lash line. We're kind of just defining what we just did to make it even darker. Okay, and we're gonna take a little bit more color and go underneath. So go ahead and open and look up for me. So I'm basically just lining that bottom eyelash with that black color. And because I used the same brush, it mixed a little bit with the purple, so it gives this beautiful eggplant color. We're gonna go all the way in. Okay, go ahead and close for me. And it is normal to get some fallout, that's why we put a little powder underneath there so we can brush it away at the end. Okay, now I'm gonna go back with my blender brush. I didn't put any extra color on it, and we're just gonna go back and blend this out and soften the line. Okay, now that's it for the eyeshadow. All we have to do is add some eyeliner, smudge it out, and then do a little bit of mascara, and that you are all done. So this is just a soft black eyeliner pencil. We're gonna go ahead and line it, starting at the outer corner. I'm not really paying attention as far as how clean it is because we're gonna smudge it out into that eyeshadow. Go ahead and look up. And this eyeliner you wanna put right on top of the eyeshadow that you just did. And then look up into the corner. And then close. And we're gonna smudge it with just the other end of this pencil, or you can use a Q-tip at home. And look up. Perfect. Now I put a little bit of loose powder underneath, like I said before, to catch this extra dark color from fallout. What I do recommend for you guys at home is to do your eyes first and then do your foundation, so you don't have to go back a step. So this is just an easier way. So you just brush it off and all that's gone. Okay, so now we're gonna put a little bit of mascara on and we're gonna finish the look. Okay, go ahead and look up. We're gonna do mascara on the bottom. And then look down for me. And open. Beautiful. Now this is good to go as is, or if you want to take it up an extra notch and you're going to a New Year's Eve party, I think a great addition would be some false lashes. But she has beautiful lashes as it is, and this would be perfect for, you know, any event that you might be going to during this awesome holiday season. What do you think?
I love it.
It's beautiful. It really makes your brown eyes pop. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. This is Ari Vincent from Ari Vincent Makeup for FemRouge.com. See you next time.